Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fine and doing well in your studies. So, this is my last video on the topic pronouns. So, in my previous 5 videos, I have already explained about the personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun and the interrogative pronoun. And today I am going to explain about the demonstrative pronoun. This is our last topic of the pronoun and the topic is demonstrative pronouns. So demonstrative pronouns are used to point out to the specific person, animal or thing that they refer to. Okay. So just like I am giving one example here. This is my pen. So I am just talking about this pen, and as the pen is in my hand, that's why I am saying this is my pen. I am not talking about any other pen here. I am talking about particularly this pen. That means this pen belongs to me and this is my pen. I am pointing out towards this pen only. So now I am saying that is your bottle. What I said, that is your bottle. That means I am talking about the bottle that belongs to you. I am not talking about all the bottles that are kept here. I am just referring to that particular bottle that belongs to you. So here the demonstrative pronouns, so it is clear, very clear that demonstrative pronouns point out to the specific person, animal or thing that they refer to. Okay, we are not talking about all the things. We are talking about a particular thing and we point out towards that thing with the help of the demonstrative pronoun. So demonstrative pronoun can be singular or plural. So first of all, this demonstrative pronoun, it can be singular or plural. It can be singular or plural. Okay, the demonstrative pronoun can be singular or plural. So the singular demonstrative pronoun, there are two types of singular demonstrative pronouns. First singular demonstrative pronoun is this, and the second demonstrative pronoun, singular demonstrative pronoun is that. Okay, the first one is this and the second demonstrative pronoun is that. So this demonstrative pronoun, this is used to refer the things that is something nearby, or you can say this is used to refer something or someone nearby. Okay, it is used, this is used to refer something or someone nearby. Whereas that demonstrative pronoun, it is used to refer something or someone far away. So it is used to refer something or someone far away. So these are the two demonstrative pronouns. Singular demonstrative pronoun, one is this and the other is that. This is used for something or someone nearby, whereas that is also a singular demonstrative pronoun and it is used for something or someone far away. So in the same way, in plural in demonstrative pronoun, in plural demonstrative pronoun, again we are having two demonstrative pronouns here. First demonstrative pronoun is these and the second is those. Okay, first is these and the second demonstrative pronoun is those. So these is used for two or more persons or things nearby. So here we are using it for one person or one thing nearby. Here these, it is used for two or more person or things nearby. So it is used for two or more persons or things nearby. Okay, two or more persons or things nearby. Whereas those, it is used for two or more persons, as this is also a plural demonstrative pronoun. That's why this is also used for two or more persons or things far away. Okay, those two or more persons or things far away. So I think it is clear to everybody. We are having four types of demonstrative pronouns here, and with this demonstrative pronouns are divided into two. One is the singular and the other is the plural. And in singular again we are having two types of demonstrative pronouns. One is this, and this is used for something or someone nearby. That is used for something or someone far away. And in plural also we are having two types of demonstrative pronouns. And first is these, and these is used for something or someone, two or more persons or things nearby, and those is used for two or more persons or things far away. So let's take some examples here to understand it well. So let's take the examples here. So let's start with this. Okay, so this is my house. We can say this is my house. This is my house. That is your house. This is my house. That is your house. That is your house. In the same way we can take the examples of these and those. These are beautiful flowers. These are beautiful flowers. Okay, these are beautiful flowers. So we are talking about more than one flower here. That's why we are using a plural auxiliary verb. So next is those. So those are beautiful birds. Those are beautiful birds. So here we can see that we are just pointing the birds that are flying there in the sky. So just we are pointing towards those birds. That's why we have written here, those are beautiful birds. So now I think it is clear to everybody. First is, this is my house. This is my house. So here, as we are talking about only one house, that's why we have used here singular verb. After that is your house. Here we are talking about the house that belongs to you, and we are pointing towards that house. That's why that is your house, because the house is far away from the place we are standing. So these are beautiful flowers. We are talking about more than two flowers, and these, that's why we have written here these and using the plural verb here. So these are beautiful flowers. And next is those. As we are talking about the birds that are far away from us, so that's why those are beautiful birds. Okay, I think demonstrative pronoun this, that, these, those is clear to everybody. So one important thing that you should always keep in your mind. So whenever a demonstrative pronoun is followed by a noun, so instead of writing up an auxiliary verb just after the demonstrative pronoun, if the demonstrative pronoun is followed by a noun, in such cases the demonstrative pronoun, it functions as a demonstrative determiners. it functions as a demonstrative determiner, or we also call it determiner, or we also call it demonstrative adjective. Okay, this is also known as demonstrative adjective. Is it clear? So I told that, so in such cases where demonstrative pronoun is followed by a noun, instead of writing an auxiliary verb just after the demonstrative pronoun, if we are writing a noun just after a demonstrative pronoun, in such cases the demonstrative pronoun, it functions as a demonstrative determiner, or we also call it demonstrative adjective. So let's take some examples here. So I am just writing one example here. This novel is amazing. This novel is amazing. So here in this sentence we can see that the demonstrative pronoun this is given, and just after the demonstrative pronoun we are writing here the noun. Demonstrative pronoun is followed by a noun. Instead of writing the auxiliary verb, we have written here the noun. So that's why now here this is used as a demonstrative determiner instead of a demonstrative pronoun. We can take one more example here. Those shoes are mine. So here again we can see that the demonstrative pronoun those, just after those we are writing a noun. Instead of writing the auxiliary verb, we have written here noun. That's why now here, as the demonstrative pronoun is followed by a noun, that's why the demonstrative pronoun here it functions as a demonstrative determiner instead of functioning as a demonstrative pronoun. So I think it is clear to everybody. So our this chapter is completed today. So thank you and have a nice day.